Hey, I'm gonna do a video on the charges. So endurance, power, and frenzy charges. The music I'm listening to right now, I just want to give this guy a shout out. Prime Thanatos. This Lost Years is this is a best of collection of them. They're awesome. They got some great songs. This is actually one of my favorites off of this playlist playing right now. Uh, okay, so here we go. Endurance charges, frenzy charges, power charges. We got the wiki up here. We'll just check it out. Frenzy charges 4% increased attack speed, increased cast speed, and more damage. So more damage, so you're going to end up, your base frenzy charge limit is going to be 3. Same with endurance, same with power. You can pick them up on the tree. They're generally 2-point nodes if you're traveling by them. So like if I was traveling by here or here, I would pick up this extra power charge. If I was traveling by here or here, I'd pick up this frenzy charge. There should be an endurance charge over here. They're all 2-point nodes on the tree. There's some ascendancies, especially with Trickster. There's a really good one where you generate frenzy and power charges on kill, or while channeling, it increases your maximum. So now you have 4 of each, gives them increased damage, lots of extra damage there. Things like this here, generating endurance charges on kill. Yeah. Also the timeless jewels you can get. I think I have a one of the Karui jewels, the Lethal Pride. Gives me some endurance charge generation. There's lots of ways to pick up frenzy, endurance, and power charges. They're really good. Obviously, it's kind of a catch-all here. Really global modifiers, attack or cast speed. More damage, global mod there. So pretty much any build will benefit from frenzy charges. Endurance charges are awesome as well. I believe there's a lot of ways to scale life regen as I think it's really popular with Juggernaut. They will scale life regen off of endurance charges. Physical damage reduction, this is one of the best ways to reduce physical damage if you're not armor based. So for me, that's why I'm rocking that as much endurance charges as I can off of this Red Nightmare Jewel, because I am evasion based. I have 0 armor, so I have 0 physical damage reduction in that regard, so I get the percent physical damage reduction when I have endurance charges, and really gets rid of a lot of the squishiness. I'd say that's the most important mod with endurance charges. You're really not going to count on them to give you your all elemental resistances, unless you're like a Juggernaut or something that gets maximum endurance charges all the time. Yeah, you're really not going to count on that unless you have a super reliable way of generating them and being at max endurance charges all the time. Power charges are generally for crit based characters, which this one is. I'm crit based on this build. I got a lot of multi. I think, well, a decent amount of multi anyways, 400%. So the more crit chance you have, the more beneficial your multi is. Yeah, 75% crit chance, 500% multi. That's just, you're going to crit 75% of the time, and you're going to do 600% of your damage. So it's great. Power charges themselves aren't that awesome. I mean, 40% crit chance. Like, there's a lot of things on the tree that you can get that off of. I'd say they're the least important to spec into, especially if you're not crit. If you're doing things like Ellie Overload, where are you? It's up here. There we go. So the important thing to note with LE Overload is it lasts 8 seconds. So scaling crit chance on this guy is not as long as you're critting once every 8 seconds, then you have Elemental Overload up. You don't really need to scale power charges to do that, right? So yeah, that's power charges. For a trickster, they start to scale increased damage, which is nice. Also, there's a ring. No, that's wrong. Yeah, so you can get frenzy charge mods, power charge mods, endurance charge mods on these rings. It's a vendor recipe. Look it up on the PoE wiki, and it's Precursor's Emblem. It's boss drops from Delve. You get 3 of them, you put them together. The green ones are frenzy mods, blue ones are power charge mods, red ones are endurance charge mods. And you can get some pretty interesting combinations. And it's really up to RNG what you end up getting. Okay, is that it for charges? Yeah, I mean those are the basic charges available to every ascendancy in the game. Yeah, so power charges give you crit chance, endurance charges, physical damage reduction, and some elemental resistances, and frenzy charges is the really global one with the attack, cast speed, and more damage. Yeah, they're awesome. Probably frenzy charges are the most commonly invested in, with endurance charges coming up close second. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully everybody learned something. If I missed something, put it in the comments and I'd appreciate it. Okay, have a good day.